It's time to get ready for Christmas. Come on in. This video is brought to you by Apron Diva, my online apron boutique. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. For the most part, I've reset my home since the Thanksgiving holiday, but one of the things that I discovered was that this bathroom sink is sluggish. And I did have my husband address it, and he took one of these little strips like this that you can stick down in the drain, and if there's any clogs in there you can try to pull them out, and that worked for a few days, and then it just seemed to get sluggish again. So I'm going to try to use a more natural method where I'm going to put a half a cup of baking soda down the drain and follow that with a half a cup of vinegar, and then I'm going to stuff it with a cloth so that all of the solution doesn't bubble out. So let's see if that will take care of my problem. And I will go ahead and look at that. It's just all yucky, but I will go ahead and use this again first, just in case there's something down there. Ugh. There's all kind of little gooky stuff that's coming up. I don't always wear gloves when I'm cleaning, but this looks pretty disgusting. Look at that. It's all thick and just yucky. So I think I'll just spray a little bit of this cleaning solution that I made with Dawn vinegar and water, and I'll wipe that off. Gee, maybe I'll just soak it in a bucket. That's what I'll do. But I can see there where there was probably hair clogging up around that little pipe there. So I'm going to go and soak this in a bucket. So I'm going to put a half a cup of baking soda, now a half a cup of vinegar, and now I'm going to clog the drain with this cloth because I don't want all of that to bubble out. And you saw it start to bubble up right away. Now I'm going to let that sit for 15 minutes, and while that's sitting and doing its thing and hopefully getting all that goo out of there, I'm going to clean the toilet and clean the shower surround. I have done my daily swish and swipe, and I did address all those areas before company came. Really did a thorough deep cleaning, but I was cleaning my downstairs bathroom, and when I cleaned the toilet, I just happened to lean over in an odd way and caught a glimpse under the lip of the toilet bowl, and I saw something that totally shocked me. I'm like, I clean this toilet every day. How can this be there? So one of the things I'm going to do for this bathroom is use a Clorox sponge and just really clean with that around the edge of the toilet, right under the lip of the toilet, and then flush that away before I put any other toilet bowl cleaner into the bowl, because of course I don't want to create any noxious gases. So I'll slip these gloves on, and I'm using the Clorox scrub singles. They are really very nice, and I will take a large one like this and cut it in halves or cut it into quarters, depending upon what it is I'm doing. I'm going to put it in water to activate the scrubber, and it releases Clorox. I just want to get underneath this lip, and you can see where the Clorox has been activated and it's scrubbing up, but it looks like it's doing pretty good. Now I'll clean around the water line. This is just to make sure I don't get any of those annoying little rings around the toilet bowl. And it's dual-sided. One side cleans and one side scrubs. And I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes just so the cleaner can just continue to do its thing around the rim and around the watermark area. So you might think this is an odd episode to have for Vlogmas, but we do need to do a house reset as we prepare our homes for the holidays. And I definitely want this bathroom to be pristine, not only for me, but for my guests. So whereas I'll use this bathroom on a day-to-day basis, when guests are coming, I'll move out of this bathroom and into another bathroom and leave this one for our guests. I'm going to get the surround done now and get the tub cleaned. So I'm going to get this out and I'll throw it in the wash. Because whereas I did wash it before a company came, now we've had 4 or 5 different people showering in here. So I'll get this out, get it in the wash. And one of the important things to do when you're cleaning is to let the cleaner do its work. That way you don't have to use so much elbow grease. So I'm going to spray along the edges of the tub where I'm thinking there's a bathtub ring. And while that's soaking in, I'll spray this and start cleaning from top to bottom. I like to use these little Scotch scrubber sponges. They've got a sponge on one side and a scrubbing pad on the other side. They work very well. Now we'll dry it down with a microfiber towel. So the shower surround and the tub is done. The toilet is done. Now let's take a look at this sink and let's see what's going on with that. Hey! It looks like it's flowing a little smoother. Now I'm supposed to pour a kettle of boiling water down the drain and just kind of let it flow and see how that works. So let's do that. And then we're to let the hot water run for about 5 minutes. I've let the hot water run for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to put the drain back in, or the stopper back in, I should say. And it looks like it's draining just great. Now I learned this particular technique from the Bob Vila site. I will link that article in the description box below so that you can check it out, because if this doesn't work for you, he had some other tips that you could try, but this has certainly done the trick for me. For more holiday homemaking and Christmas inspiration, click here. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below and check out another episode of Vlogmas, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to visit our sponsor at www.aprondiva.com.